Expression will you. Tell me, apart from the religion and cultural aspect of it, yeah. So, especially awareness kìíní ìfẹ́ tó fẹ́ máa gbọ̀ngàn òwe ká máa pariwo síta. Tí bàbá ò bá wọ, everybody máa drag bàbá lọ. Bàbá ti lọ sọ tiẹ̀ tó fẹ́ quest làwọn tí bàbá fẹ́ focus lè lóye. There is no problem. Àwọn tó fẹ́ focus ṣe content creator. Many of those bloggers are content creator. Wọ́n kàn wá àkọ́kọ́ tó máa drag tó máa fẹ̀ lójú. Tó máa fẹ̀ lójú ni. So mo mọ̀ pé lágbára Ọlọ́run justice yẹn a máa rí, and then àwọn youth tó bá fẹ́ join kan join tí wọn bá dẹ̀ join, mo mọ̀ pé tí gbogbo ẹ̀ bá ṣẹlẹ̀ tán àwọn náà ṣì wá wò pé yes àwa gangan làwọn people yìí ń jà fún. So ẹ ṣé gan ni mo appreciate gbogbo iṣẹ́ tẹ̀ ń ṣe.
Oh, thank you. Let me clap for you. Thank you. Maybe you can come back next time to tell us why he is no longer a pastor in Belgium.
I'm still trying to make some research about that. So you can ask him. He will tell you he was a pastor.
And yeah. He said that all the time.
Kilo Deti Kini, if he stopped last in 2015. He said he registered in UK. We find out there is nothing like African TV in United Kingdom. And in Belgium, registration is 11 digits. It will tell you the province, it will tell you the type of NGO and so on. In a digit, in la dipo fún wa, òun la máa fi find out àwọn wo ni board kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn bọ́ọ̀dù. There's no problem. Ẹ kí yẹn cause distraction. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa ṣe good morning lórí protest. Thank you so much.
Good morning, Barrister Berekete.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. All for one, he was registered in Belgium in 2012. And it was registered 2010. In 2012, it was dissolved. And in 2015, it was dissolved UK as well. So he's not registered anywhere. I can bet my life on it.
So that is just it. Because the last time I saw that activeness is 2015, and nothing else from that.
The Belgium one was 2012, and the UK one was 2015.
Yeah, so even could exist in the UK, could say UK would recognize it, but to that is impersonation, that is a crime on its own. But once it dissolved, it's not under suspension, don't check. It has been dissolved, so it's not existing.
It was
dissolved
as a matter of claiming yearly whatever without service. Anyway, yeah, it was fraud. That was fraud. I wanted to talk about the 3 seconds video quickly, and that part, I hope the prize is still listening there. The thing is that
he's listening, he's typing. Don't talk about 3 seconds video.
Okay, the 3 seconds is this is the game about the 3 second video. This is my own personal opinion. You see the 3 second video. Yeah, I strongly believe that this video has a lot to do with Mohbad. That is my own view. And yesterday, when Zoro came out to speak, you can tell that he was still very fresh. He's trying to, the probably just, I thought they called him out. when his name was mentioned, and he pretended that he did not know what happened or how it happened or whatnot. Even affirmed that it was my father that called me to tell me that they on TikTok, you are a young guy. In Nigeria now, every young youth, like Gen Z, they have all this TikTok and this app. You understand? And few questions was asked yesterday, and the way he answered the questions really was alarming, because I will start from when Andy asked him Andy asked him what the video when Mohbad was being buried, like who was there, who was the pastor. He was not sure what to say. He was being very careful, at the same time naive and scared to put the answer to those questions, And in his submission, he made mention that the fight was between Wunmi and Mohbad. And when Wunmi gave an interview, he said that fight was between her and Zoro. So already there is a contradictory statement there that we need to be careful, and we need to open our mind to see that video already Wunmi said something different, Adra said something different with that same 3-second video, and Zomo is saying something different, and these are the different things they are saying. Adra said that in that video there were 3 people there. There's Mohbad there, there's Wunmi, and one other person, but I'm not going to mention the name. And somebody else said that is close to the family. Wunmi's sister said there is another one person there, but the person is a 4-letter word. None of them wanted to mention the name. Mr. Yami came back to tell us that under the mobile quiet, that person is a security personnel. He did not mention any name. Now, Wunmi mentioned the name and told us that there is nothing in that 3-second video. People should not pay attention to it. It was just a fight between him and Zoro, that Wunmi and Zomo. So now, something happened after that. And now, Zomo came out yesterday. And that is the spirit of Mohbad. He went on a platform where he was exposed. Because to me, that's an exposure. He just came out to expose himself yesterday. But I'm sure after that interview, they would have called and tried to train and caution him. I believe he was sent out for a purpose. For the past 500 days in this justice for Mohbad, nobody has ever mentioned Zomo. Nobody has said anything about him. Yes, it was true that he left. He did not go to the new house with them. I confirm that from somebody that knows both of them that were together. And how come he is now telling us that he used to pack Wunmi's puke? He used to go to market with Wunmi when Wunmi was pregnant. So was Wunmi pregnant when they were in Naira Marley's house? Another thing to think about. And some people are telling us the video is three years ago. Was Wunmi pregnant 3 years ago? Oh, I don't understand. So this video, for me, they have given me more power from when I was on 50% benefit of doubt with the 3-second video. It has now rise to like 95%. Either way, if that video has nothing to do with Buy of Mohbad, okay, fine. Let us still see the video. We want to, we want to see what exactly is in that video that these people have been trying to water it down. Okay, this is the game. When the video 3 seconds came out, King White quickly shouted out loud. It came out, Inikon, it's a impersonation, it's Damola. Even when I was changing the email, I was receiving notification. And we all know what notification is. Said, we by notification in the email here, only Inikon. So if King White, that is a bodyguard to Adura, can confirm that. And few days after, he's now saying that, no, the notification I meant was that people were calling him on the phone, that somebody is using your TikTok account, somebody is using your Kiniko. Now, provide us the email that states that somebody changed your password or somebody accessed your TikTok account. Because TikTok will email you. They will tell you that, look, somebody tried to attempt to log into your account from an iPhone 14 Pro Max, iPhone 15 Pro Max, iOS, location United Kingdom or America, whatever. You know, but they were trying to come out and debunk and do damage control. And this is the game. The main women supporter platforms, they did not talk about the 3-second video. They were only surprised that how did Adura do this kind of mistake? They spoke about it briefly. You will not see that period because you already know that they don't fuck up. How are we going to do this now? Because that is the guy that is behind their damage control. Inspector General of Damage Control. So now, when you now say that video, don't listen to Yomi, even Buki just say Yomi, always go and use phone to chat people. You were now trying to discredit the man that brought out that they contacted for the 3-second video. Now, imagine that 3-second video was sent to another person that's of their favorite. They will embrace it. And they will not discredit, even with people fighting for justice for Mohbad. So this guy here, hey, I don't born 5 girls already. 5 girls they ground. I hope this. The man will be praying that I hope this will be a boy. At some point, he will not even sleep. I'm doing. They will not give you dates for this scan, 22 weeks scan. You will be thinking, you have the suspense will be there. That see, you will not know until you go to for your ultrasound scan. And when they now put the gel and everything, they rub it, you'll be there holding your hand saying, God, please let it be a boy. That is a part of kind of suspense. We have seen the eye strip of the video, 3 seconds covered. Let us see the video. If there is nothing in that video would have been released long time ago. We saw how they are doing now. Mohbad said, Shetiba Kuton, Shawan go to one phone and let them post. Afterwards, they were throwing videos out, trying to divert us away. But don't use it time. Any more light to this justice for Mohbad. So again, we cannot force anybody to believe or think for them. It's okay. But when you come up, say your own opinion. And don't even think you want to convince people and saying that people should stop talking about 3-second video that is distraction. Right, I agree. The 3 seconds, they want to use the distraction around it. That is why they were trying to prolong it, trying to make people argue about it. Again, it is distraction. There is meant to be a rally, a big one. The CP said they should come to the office and do it there, which is even more better. I don't know why people are still condemning that Yemi knew we were not going to do this thing. They said come closer. Don't go far. Because they've already know that rally might be knocking on the door for another NSAS. And it might be a blessing in disguise. That Bobo actor really to my little unifano and justice from Mohbad down you dake. You know what? I can charge the spending and nurse. I call us in court. Me, I am getting fed up. People are not even giving up on this justice because they all thought that this is how it is, or this is how I thought it was, but this is, and that is the only correct thing you can say. Baba said, I don't have enemy. He said, I do not send anybody any message. But he appreciates everybody that is fighting for justice for Mohbad. You come for Baba, I come for you. The man already said, I did not send anybody any message to be abusing anybody, to be dragging anybody, to be shaking Kiniko. And he said he's in support of Yomi. And he gave a word of advice as he will probably be a brother to Yomi. And Baba, thank you for that. And if you're not saying that, yeah, I am supporting Baba, is what Baba says that I would do. Baba said he doesn't want this anything again. Baba wants this. And if you are truly not a manipulator, Baba that lost his son said he is supporting Yomi and he knows Yomi is looking for justice. But Yomi should be honest and truthful with justice for Mohbad. Then who am I? Then I say, Yomi is a thief. Kinikon. And Baba said, for those of you who are opening your platform to collect coin, you don't have anything to say, you will lie to your panelists, you will lie to your commenters, your followers. He put a cost there, a big, massive one, in that interview. So, again, let us be patient and leave our emotions aside. The more they want us to deviate from that 3-second video, is their blessing. Now they came, they said the video has been deleted, and African TV is now their spokesman, because it was the one that broke the news on Papariano that I spoke to the city, I spoke to the officer, they said the video has been deleted, there's no video anywhere. You know, just a day after reconciliation between African TV and King White, and King White cannot tell me that he has not watched that 10-minute video. Hence why this running skater to try and go to all platforms to discredit Yomi, to water down the 3-second video. As for me, Brekete Gaza Kingdom, Lagata Otauba Yomi, that 3-second video is the key. Because with this awuye on this video, they said there is nothing. Umi said there is nothing in the video. Adira said this video is 3 years ago. Zomo said the video is him and Mohbad fighting Umi. And Zoro even confirmed that Umi said in that video, in that recording, said that he will stab him if he get involved. He will stab him if Zomo get involved. He confirmed it yesterday. And he gave an assassinated character that Umi always stab me. That shows who is the boss in the house. That shows who was controlling the house. That shows how that relationship with Mohbad have been toxic. And it's not only Zomo that will say that. Lifestyle, spending, my seed. They all said it. How this boy was being maltreated, blah, 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 blah. Apparently, there is even another video when Mohbad had to switch on Wumi, and he injured Wumi, and they used that video to threaten Mohbad that they will end his career like Little Frosh. Ever since then, sit down there, he will sit down. Stand up, he will stand up. Add my email to your iCloud. He added all sort of things. So I'm working on bringing certain people, if they can talk online or whatever, even if it's just recording, to tell us how that relationship was, how Wumi and Mohbad when they were together. Even though we already know certain things, but we need to do is called character check. In London, we call it DBS. To see, let us just know. We just want to know about Mohbad, what his life was, what happened, what he likes to eat, what he likes to do when he's not recording. If he doesn't go to the show weekend, what does he do? We want to know all these things. So please, if you don't believe in 3-second video, you don't have to believe in it. Somebody said, hello, Mr. Activist.
Listen, Lagata, I'm glad that Pride is going to open up his platform now. So I'm actually asking him to leave and go and open up his platform so they can promote non-existence of 3-second video. Pride, my brother, if you're hearing that. Because I don't understand the reason why you came up here and tried to discourage about 3-second video. Do you have something, or I don't know, because it doesn't make any sense for a forward-thinking person to try and disrupt this kind of conversation going on here and coming up. Sorry, I'm not attacking you, it's just my feelings, really. You know, why would you come up and start saying something like 3 seconds video is not worth it and all that? I don't understand it, actually. You know, maybe it's always good to check what's going on and check the temperature gauge of the platform before you come up and comment. Maybe that's the best way to do it, really. You know, I'm quite shocked when you said that this morning. Anyway, let that be aside. Thanks, Lagata. I was actually following this guy Zomo all around the place yesterday. And I'm glad I was there when Andy interviewed him. And the interview was very, very incoherent and inconsistent and full of lies. Excuse me. And you can tell from the way Lagata has already analyzed it. You know, and then when you look at what he said, I followed Mumi to the market when she was pregnant. When did Mumi actually get pregnant? That's the question. And when did they move to the house, to the new house? So that means you actually knew about the new house. You know, this is what I'm trying to establish it. Because if you say you're the one following her to the market when she was pregnant and all that, up to what instance? And when you're not telling the story, and another thing that we should look at is whenever Wumi said, don't look there, that's when you should focus that. You should focus on what she's saying. If she's trying to discard anything, then focus on what she's trying to discard. That's a normal character. When she was rubbishing Prime Boy, right, we know that that's when you have the instinct that, okay, there's something behind Prime Boy. Maybe this guy is innocent. And it proved to be innocent. So when she said, oh, it was just me and blah, blah, blah fighting, you know, the way she normally gesticulates, just discard. That's the traceability of her inborn attitude. You know, try to convince people not to look into that kind of aspect. It's quite important. We need to look at so many things, like what Lagata is saying. The way this lady has been behaving, the way she gesticulates, I looked at every part of her interview. It's full of, the body language is full of lies. There's no way you can come up with something concrete from all what she is saying. And when you look at Zomo, I think maybe for me, Zomo coming out yesterday was a planned thing, which backfires on them. Because first thing, the lady was saying, oh, we don't want to interview Zomo, we don't want to do this, try to control. And then I remember Jay for Mole and Andy came, no, you need to allow him to defend himself. You know, he's coming up for a purpose. And when just 3 questions, the guy couldn't answer it. And was telling pokies. Even though he was telling pokies, if there's element of truth coming out of his words, you know, he denied that as if he doesn't even know that Mohbad is. When he said, oh, you actually, when you are the funeral, do you know the officiating pastor? He said he didn't see that video. How can you say that? And you call yourself a close pal of Mohbad, as you have described yourself. And you're telling us you didn't even know what happened at the funeral. Come on. You know, and people are offering him that, okay, maybe he used to have an iPhone, and then he needs an iPhone to check the video. So the video exists, Brian, you're still there. Okay? So don't even talk about it. The video does exist. And Zomo guys should go, like Andy actually advising, if he knows that it's quite clean, go to the police station with your lawyer. That's what it is. The guy is not clean and is not telling the truth. We all know, and with your me being blessed, I will use that word. Adura came up to the conference and spilled the bean. ever since then, everybody's running like headless chicken. And so why are you so keen on damaging this evidence? And the police should do more as well. It became like a conflict kind of thing. Or the police said this, and police said, but you can see the way Yomi is carrying out his business. Yes, he might label him as something, but he is very clever guy. He has a strategy. And it's not backing down. They try so many ways to shut this guy mouth completely off. So why are these people coming up and trying to discourage people? Oh, this is nothing, it's all there, it's dead on arrival. No, use not those negative aspects. Are you forgetting you're dealing with the mass people? People should wake up and we should support your people whatever we can. We're not on the ground. But somebody who pride himself should go. If you want to stop the proceeding concert or match, then go there and stop it. And play pride on your head and say the second video is nothing. Yeah, I rest my case. Thank you.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Jerry, can you mute, please? If you can give me 5 minutes, please, Jerry. Thank you. Good morning, the commenters, the host, the panelists. Please, especially the people in the comment section, I want you to help me. Please, I'm begging you this morning. I'm begging you, those people in comment section, I want to put out a question. Yomi Fabi, along this justice for Mohbad, is he honest? Yes or no? In this justice for Mohbad, Yomi Fabi, is he honest? Yes or no? Before I proceed. Yes. Thank you. You see, don't come out to come and discredit Yomi Fabi, to come and paint him as a liar. Less than 24 hours, you have spoken badly about Yomi Fabi with your blogger. And you went for another interview less than 24 hours. And you are coming now to come and advise Yomi that Yomi should be honest in this justice for Mohbad. To me, it's watering Yomi effort down. We are not going to take this. In turn, I'm saying this to Joseph Aloba, the father of Mohbad. You should be the one to be honest with justice for Mohbad. I came across a video on this black app yesterday that Bukky Jesse said, and I quote, Adura told Blessing everything, and Blessing told Joseph Aloba everything that happens to Mohbad. The question is this is what we have been saying. It's never possible for Blessing just to tell Joseph Aloba, Mohbad is Tiku, Montikwa Mohbad, and that is all. As a responsible father, he's going to ask his daughter, what happened? Kilo Shele. And thank God, I managed to save that video. This is what we have been saying. And a lot of people have been condemning us when we made that statement. Fine. He went out yesterday. He did an interview. Please, don't come and water Yomi effort in this justice for Mohbad. You are the same person that you started the issue of Zomo, that Zomo, his father, is a pastor. Fine. But Zomo is a person of interest in this justice for Mohbad. Who made mention of his name? Is it not Wumi Adebanjo? Is it not Adura as Zone 2 Manti made mention the name of Zomo? is not Yomi Fabi. Please, Zomo is a person of interest. Why? Because his name was being mentioned. It's simple. The first person that made mention public is Wunmi Adebanjo. The person made mention of Zomo's name is Adura Aloba at police station. And Yomi have never came out and come and tells us until the name is being published by Wunmi. That is that side. And you, Joseph Aloba, advising Yomi to be honest. And you said you believe in Yomi Fabi that is seeking for justice for your son. The question I want to ask this morning, how many work conference have you attended with Yomi? How many? Now you are coming out to come and advise Yomi. Your blogger will come out and say a lot of things against Yomi Fabi. We are not going to take that. Mohbad belongs to every one of us. Mohbad belongs to every one of us. And we are going to remind you, family of Aloba, family of Wunmi, you have already buried Mohbad. After it was exhumed, it belongs to the public. We call for the justice of Mohbad. It is you, the family of Mohbad, the family of Wunmi, we want you to help Yomi Fabi to achieve what we want to achieve. To unravel the mystery behind the death of Mohbad. That one on that side. Lagata have said something, a lot of things this morning. Wunmi have said different thing entirely. Adura have said something different entirely. Zomo have said this different thing entirely. But we are waiting for them because I believe they are in the same car, all of them. Despite the fact they are saying different narration, but they are still inside the same car. They will be coming out with a video that is not pertaining to that 3 seconds video. But we want to remind you that that 3 seconds video, any video that you are bringing out, we use that 3 seconds video to checkmate the video that you are bringing out. We believe that you are planning another video to bring out. And we are going to checkmate it. And to be honest with you, a lot of us, we are on this social media asking for justice for Mohbad. On this black app, on this social media, you can be seeing 40% job. But behind the scene, I can tell you, it's 80%. It's 80%. We're close to the justice for Mohbad. We are close to the justice of Mohbad. And please, let them come out. All sorts of things. We are waiting for them. You understand me? We are waiting for them. That is my submission this morning. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, let me quickly chip in some things. I will not be able to speak straight in English. I will be mixing it with Yoruba and English. As Lagata said earlier, me said this, Adura said this. At the press conference, that was where Adura said it at first. That there are 3 people in that video. Number 1, Mohbad. Number 2, Wunmi. But I will not say the 3rd person now. That is how. Bakari, please mute. Bakari, please mute. Bakari. So he said he will not mention the 3rd person. Yomi did not mention anybody, as Andy said it earlier too. Yomi did not mention anybody. Not until Wumina came out on her own interview. That was when he mentioned Zomo. Now, why are they mentioning me? Why are they saying there's three people? Is it not because of the 3 seconds video? It's because of the 3 seconds video. So why is the 3 seconds video giving them pressure for them to come out and say something? Boogie came out at 1 a.m. middle of the night in Nigerian time and give a call to Baba. Say, what are you going to say? Baba starts saying things that I don't even expect a good Abiyamo to see because it will not come out from my own mouth. Someone called me and woke me up that night and I watched the video. I have the screen record. Now, this is the same Yomi. Baba is saying, oh, ṣiṣẹ́ fọ́mọ mi ni, oh, ṣiṣẹ́ ṣùgbọ́n kò ṣòótọ́. What kind of òótọ́? For him standing out there, calling out all the government, everybody, is that one not enough alone? For him doing that, we are doing it because of ourselves, because of me and you. I'm here in Nigeria. I don't even have any hope of traveling out of the country. And my children is growing. My first one is 26 years. He's also an hip-hop artist. Who is next tomorrow? So why we are doing this is because we want to fight for ourselves. We want to fight for our rights in this country. Yes, according to Andy, Aloba, that was why we exhumed the body. And now we better I am begging everybody to please don't be tired. Please, let's have one voice. I'm crying to these people. I know one day they will hear our voice. Surely they will hear. And I know our voice is going to be today. The new city is going to hear our cry today. So please, I am begging everybody to please come out. Neither irony your member, neither irony your member. Let's not need to become truth. Reason why, whatever he's doing, any step he's making, let's follow him. If we are following him, you will discover that we'll get to where we are going to. Most of the pastors, I don't know. Most of Abala, we don't know. Allah, I don't know. But Allah, so do tough. But by saying irony, anything about it, I don't know. But by saying irony, we're going to be on the same page. We're going to be on the same page. I am a living witness when Yomi went to, and this is the first time I will ever mention this. We went together to all in the name of what King White is doing. I was there. I am there. It's not as if Yomi kept me somewhere. No, we sat round table with Are. And I heard what Are said. Are said, go and deal with him. Deal with him. But when I look at it, Yomi Fema Fojisha and Toribo Jomomi, because quite alright, King White is Are's son. Not biological son, but he's a guy that he has been raised since 11 years of his age. So you look at it, I mean, they deal with it just like that. And we have warned him in several occasions. He said, Yomi, go and deal with him because in Mitobati sorrow, or not to now talk of he wants to stand with you and come to Radisi to come and destroy whatever you are doing. Are said that. I heard it. Now, after like 1 week, when I look at it, Yomi of a deal with it. Ara himself make a disclaimer that no, anybody from OPC should not be part of justice for Mohbad. Just because he did not want to deal with King White, because what he will be Babai. So what are we now saying? I am there, Mama T. Supreme would have been knowing my name all this way, and then every other people will know me, but then you will not see me where I'm making submission. I will not. Whatever any submission I will make sure that I get my facts finding very well before I will say something. So please, what am I trying to say in an essence is here that please, youth of Nigeria, wherever you are, come out. Let's make this cry together. Obviously, Abiyamo ni dekun ọmọ ẹ kó má taxi wèrè. Ó di dandan káwọn ìjọba gbọ́ ẹkún wa lórí justice for Mohbad. And we are doing it just for ourselves, not because of just eléyìí náà la máa fi dẹ́kun. Mohbad fara ẹ̀ sọ, ó ní tó bá ikú tí pẹ́ tó ti ń ṣe, ó ní wàá fi eléyìí àwọn ẹbí àfẹlẹ́ ìjópin. Ìjọba ẹ jẹ́ kí àwọn àṣekàmámà ìgbàdàn máa sọ̀rọ̀ kó fi eléyìí jófin, kó yé pa wá nípa ẹ̀ràn, kó yé pa wá nípa ẹrú. We will struggle to eat, we will struggle to move, we will still struggle to survive. Are we not feeling the pains? Now we have the opportunity of somebody. We have the opportunity of somebody to stand up and say, let's fight for this. Why don't we support? At the move of we supporting Yomi, we will be correcting. Okay, she got to Shebai. We are about to go by to my work. If she brought out a signing of disclaiming Wumi to get an asylum, a lot of people could not sign it just because we depart ourselves. And of which, if that thing came out, they called Yomi. Yomi had to make it by Jade. Yomi would have announced it. A lot of us will sign it again, and at the end of the day, we'll achieve the same goal. But because no, I want to do a minicon. What is that? Are we looking for gold medal? No, now. Especially people that are in diaspora. And you help while you are the one bringing out this money. It's not us that we are in Nigeria. But at the same time, let you man down. Why don't we let our voice be heard? Let's make ourselves a team. Please, I'm using this opportunity. Thank you for the gift. I'm using this medium and opportunity to beg everybody that is within. If it is 5,000, 2,000, 10,000 for travel, please, I will not hesitate to drop it. Please. DM me, reach out to me. Let's go. Let's make it work. Let's make it happen. We can do it. I bet you guys we can do it and we can achieve it. Yes, Nigeria, when it is anything that has to do with court, 10 years, we are still on it. No, we're not going to accept this. We are not going to accept this. Please, I'm begging everybody. Thank you this morning. Thank you for the opportunity given to me. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for the gift to everyone. Thank you. Sister Yemi, how far? Please, I chat to make us over. Supreme is not online, no. Who is the next to talk?
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, ma. From in school, good morning, ma.
God will continue to see us through all this thing, and I advise everyone in Nigeria right now to go and support Yomi at the rally. And I pray by all grace we all see justice. We all serve this justice for Mohbad. Justice for Mohbad will be served, and God will help us all. Thank you, Lord. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you. I know we want to continue to be on the platform and enjoy our submissions. I'm only begging people. I've been streaming for almost 12 hours. Just continue to tap so that in case I even dozed off, you will not be dumped somewhere else. So just please continue to tap. That's all I request.
None of your moderator is here so that we can be doing that while you are resting. You understand? We enjoy the chat. So,
I
moderator so that we can be managing it.
Yeah, let me first of all charge it first. Put the charger.
All right.
It will not drop you guys. Now make a comment so I can make a moderator. I think I have 2 or 3 here, but I don't know. Maybe they are also sleeping. But yeah, comment so I can, because I don't know how to do it. If you don't comment so I can make you one.
Okay, that's my comment. Thank everyone.
Okay. So let me make you moderator.
sí wọn ní gbọ́ mi mọ́ mi nílé join mọ́. Ó yẹ sáré make submission. Thank you. Àmàríjọ tíìsì gbà lágbára Ọlọ́run. Number one, bùdá kan sọ pé bàbá pé ó bọ́ta lánàá ẹni kò lè sá ẹni kò sá nínú gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n sọ pé àwọn wá ṣé anybody nínú gbogbo àwọn family yẹn bá gbé pé àwọn wá rúkú tó kọ́ mọ́ àwọn. No, ó lè bàbá yìí ni àwọn kúrìkúrì ìlú òyìnbó ni mo wà wọ́n bí ẹni tó ń dó mo béèyàn tó ń dóyàn láti I've been in this level over 45 years. Tẹ́ bá lọ sí géètì ibi tó ti lọ mú àwọn ọmọ léèwé àwọn ọkùnrin dúdú tó máa wà ń bẹ̀ bóyá ẹyọ kan òyìnbó 40 àwọn obìnrin la mọ bọ́mọ ṣe máa lọ skul bá ṣe máa tàwa la máa sẹ́ẹ̀tà láwọn bá ṣe máa mọ́ lọ́mọ skul àwọn kan wá máa jókòó ọkọ tèmi máa jókòó sí sitting room ó máa mú rìmọ́ọ̀tù dání ó máa wo tẹ́lẹ̀ pẹ̀lú oyún mi nínú mi bí kò mi ṣe gáwọ́ tẹ̀ ìjọba mi mọ̀mọ́ ìyá ni wọn agbádẹ́ ẹ̀ lọ mú nǹkan ẹ̀ kò ṣe máa mú nǹkan ẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká ní bàbá yìí bàbá ò ẹ́fà pé anybody kò jẹ́ blọ́gà àwọn ẹni kọ̀ọ̀kan nu gbogbo wa kọ́ka jẹ́ blọ́gà àwọn ẹni tó bá fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ anybody lè sọ nǹkan tó wù ó sì ń sọ pé owó oníkẹ́yọ̀ kan anybody lè sọ nǹkan tó wù òun ní kọ́ ṣe blọ́gà fóun ẹni ẹ̀ máa ní blọ́gà bàbá kí ló dé gbogbo tó bá ti ń bú bàbá yẹn ni bọ̀dá tó sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ máa lọ síbẹ̀ máa lọ bú bàbá yẹn ẹ̀yin náà dẹ̀ papọ̀ ní ọmọ yín kẹlẹ́ máa fi ṣe justice ṣé láti jọ tí mo bá dìkú ṣáwa náà sùn ni á sùn náà dẹ́gbẹ́ pé UK láwà. Mọ́mí ẹni sùúrù kò sẹ́ni tó bú bàbá mi. Ẹ bọ́dá Andy yẹn àbí mi wọ́n rúkọ ẹ̀ ẹni wúlò kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ màmá àná ló máa ta àjọ àdúgbò àgbà ẹ má wá sí wọn sọ nígbà ìbùdókòwò ìṣòṣò ìbùdókòwò ìjọba máa ṣe ẹjọ́ nígbàgbọ́rí ìṣá. ẹ má bu àwọn náà aláwọ̀ àwọn ń bú Andy ẹni kọ́ má bu ẹ̀yìn. síbi náà sọ láti wọ́n sókè láti máa àtàkì Andy ilé bá ṣiṣẹ́ owó ẹ̀. we will not attack Andy here, we will not attack ourselves, our common enemy, God of mighty, our common enemy is who buy Mohbad, not ourselves. ẹjọ́ Andy ò dẹ̀ bú bàbá ẹ̀dẹ̀ má tún bú ẹnìyẹn náà ẹjọ́ ọlọ́yọ̀mí láǹdì sọ kò tẹ̀ bú bàbá rárá ni. Please, let's maintain the corrupt. Torí mo máa 12 hours mo ti wà ń báyìí so òun lè gbé mi lọ. Mama T, ní ìmọ̀ reason. Sí bàbá bá ṣe ní ẹ̀kọ́ bá sọ ẹni wọ́n àtàkì bàbá. Ẹ̀yin tí a yóò kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ bàbá sí kọ̀rọ̀ kẹ́ ẹ̀ correct wọn fún mistake tó bá make. Ẹ̀dẹ̀gùn kẹwàá ẹ̀mí kọlẹ̀ ẹ̀ ṣáà má jẹ́ kẹ́mi yín lọ jábọ́ lójijì. Brad Ẹ̀tẹ̀gùnkè wọ́n yẹn ẹjọ́ ẹ máa ìdíkọ̀ tẹ́ bá máa sọ we are here for peace please. orúkọ mi o kò gẹ́ra àtúkúrò bí o orúkọ mi o. kó tó bá ti dé kó sọ̀rọ̀ tó gbà ìyá kò máa ṣe é sí.
Brian, you have something to say.
I have something to say please. o máa sunkún kù ni o máa jáde láyé rẹ olórí burúkú o máa sunkún kù ni. ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ sọ́kò àṣírí ẹ̀kọ́ tó mọ̀ fún ọ̀lùpàá Mohbad wà nínú ilé. àti ẹgbẹ́ àṣírí ìbílẹ̀ tún rí ọmọ olórí burúkú ọmọ àlè ọmọ játijàti. tó àti ẹni ó ti tó. ẹ máa tààpù tábà ó lè jáyé síbòmí o tí ó bá lọ kó mọ yín lẹ́nu ẹ máa tààpù sódà di tí bá sùn lọ pé kọ́sùn yẹn ò ní wá. àti ẹ máa gbọ́ nǹkan tí Zomo sọ. ẹ máa gbọ́.
ẹ mọ̀ pé pípé kíkọ̀ máa rán àwọn bíi àwọn fídíò tó máa ń post lórí TikTok yẹn mo kò fi. Now. Èmi rí gbogbo èèyàn lórí ojú ẹni yẹn dáadáa. I advise you to go and rewash that video very well. Or I will even advise you to call your dad. If your dad is at the ground. Okay, my advice to you is this, Zomo. I believe your name is very, very important to you. Is that correct? Yes, sir. Okay. Now your name has been going from one post to another on social media. And we only advise you. It's an advice. Either for you to go or you get a lawyer, you know me, so that you set yourself free by going to where Mohbad case
say you should go, me Nico Law, I'm only issue for you to get to name cannot be fake. Thank you very much for asking. Just me time. And it's okay.
We are not hearing again, no. Network wọn náà máa padà wá nǹkan tó jẹ́ fẹ́ pílẹ̀ yẹn mú wa ń bẹ̀ èyí kọ́ lẹ fún wa lówó dátà tá máa fò kiri tá máa gbọ́ ọkọ̀ kiri tó kẹ́ má bà wá lórí pé ìwé tó ń ta dátà Nàìjíríà ní ṣé wọ́n máa bá ìjọ irọ́ fún wa níbí ìbàyẹn náà la ṣe máa ń fò kiri pé ẹ tó wá parọ́ fún wa fẹ́ fi ti ara wa gbọ́ rọ́bìṣì ni bàbá yẹn sọ lánàá káyé máa jì wọ́n béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé ta ni bàbá pásítọ̀ yẹn ó lóun ò rojú ẹ̀ wọ́n ní ṣọ́wọ́ àbẹ̀ olóhùn òsínbẹ̀ wọ́n béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé kí ni nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ó sá sọ̀kalẹ̀ ó kọ́kọ́ sá lọ ni nígbà tó yẹ tó sá padà nígbà tó ní àwọn kò fẹ́ dáhùn rárá mú nẹ́tíwọ̀kì ọ̀dà kò sí online rárá nígbà tó wá gbọ́ pẹ́tọ̀ tó béèrè pé simple question ó ṣe wá padà wá. ó ti yẹ yín èèyàn tó sọ wípé ìyàwó Mohbad òun lòún bá lọ sọ́jà tóun lọ ra nǹkan lọ́jà ó ní òun lòún da tọ́nù ẹ̀dẹ̀ sọ fún wa pé ọdún mẹ́ta lọ́ ti jà bàbá dẹ̀ rojọ́ pé títì ló ti gbé lè dànù nínú mọ́tò bó ṣe lé prime boy ṣé gbogbo ẹjọ́ tó ń rò yẹn ṣó papọ̀ kò tí ẹ papọ̀ lágbó nǹkan tó wọ́n mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta ẹjọ́ tí bàbá wa ló ta fún bọ̀bọ̀ ẹ̀ tó fi dìvẹ́ǹdì ẹ̀ ó yàtọ̀ sí nǹkan tí Wùnmí sọ èyí tí Wùnmí sọ ó yàtọ̀ sí tí bọ̀bọ̀ ẹ̀ wá sọ lánàá bọ̀bọ̀ ẹ̀ ní Wùnmí ni ó ń jà pẹ̀lú Mohbad ó fẹ́ fi nǹkan gun tí Mohbad fi tì inú ilé dẹ̀ ni inú ilé ni.
Hello, ma. Sorry, my mom, I don't know if I can talk. It's just about that Zomo, about that video. So I just want us to know something. If, according to what he said that Mohbad used his phone to record the incidents or whatever. He claimed to us that the video is from his phone. Now, if that video is from his phone, for the record keeping, because he said Mohbad said go and keep it for me. Number one, how did he get back to Mohbad's phone? Then number two, Wunmi and Mohbad, they are using the same iCloud. And why would Wunmi see that video, violent video, on that iCloud, and she would not have deleted it when they were both alive? Number three, this phone was not, according to Wunmi, even though it contradicted to what Adura said, his brother gave him the phone. In Wunmi's confession, he said it was after the death she gave the phone to Adura. So my question is, either way, why would that video remain in that phone if when the original phone that recorded it is not from Mohbad's phone? So let's look at that. It's very, very questionable. So that's just my submission. Thank you.
I want to come.
Yeah, but I'm only sorry.
Who might be so high? The computer. Engineer Carlos. One, only pé Mohbad ló mú fóònù yẹn tó fi record. Then Wunmi ní pé òun àti bọ̀bọ́ yẹn ló ń jọ ń jà. Bọ̀bọ́ yẹn fúnra ẹ̀ sọ lánàá sí pé Wunmi àti Mohbad ló jọ ń jà. Ṣé Mohbad tó jọ ń jà ló tún ráyè record? Ẹ wo ọ̀rọ̀ yìí o.
let's even accept all those rubbish. You understand? You are trying to do the recording. Let's even accept it, either true or false. But my question is, Mohbad used your phone to record an incident and said, keep it for me. How did
okay, where is the video now?
How did it get back to Mohbad's phone?
Well,
I don't know if I'm making sense.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah,
okay,
correct.
fine. You share it with Mohbad. But Mohbad and Sinta, they use the same outcloud.
Engineer,
why
you
understand? So to okay, I will remain there in case so that we can talk together. I don't like to miss, but I will see.
I can't again. I will be running away from me.
Mi ò mọ̀ bí àmì stáǹdì wà ń bẹ̀, mo kàn fẹ́ béèrè nǹkan kan ni. Ọwọ́ ìgbà tí wọ́n ti fi ọ̀rọ̀ Naira Marley báyìí, ọwọ́ kí ló ti ń pè wọ́n? Nurse àti kí ló ti ń pè? Spending. Tíráyà tó fẹ́ ṣe báyìí sí, ṣé inú ẹ̀wọ̀n lọ ti máa lọ àbá àtìlé? Mi ò mọ̀ because. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, wọ́n grant wọn.
Kọ́tà yìí lágbára gan-an. Èmi ò lè dáhùn.
Ó níbi tí mò ń lọ. For a very long time, mo máa ti béèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn èèyàn pé báwo ló ṣe grant George wo ló grant. Mo ní ìgbà tó fi ọ̀rọ̀ Samilari, wọ́n gbé gbogbo wọn lọ síbẹ̀. George yẹn sọ pé wọn ò lè grant wọn ní bail. Mo ní right of yẹn lé báyìí o. Ẹ lọ wo tẹ bá tiẹ̀ gbọ́ gbó ẹ̀ máa rí online. Wọ́n sọ pé torí kéèsì yẹn ó máa interfere pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó wà ní ongoing case lọ́wọ́ pípé òun ò lè grant wọn ní bail. Ó dẹ̀ throw case yẹn out. So now those guys are out. A dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé Nàìjíríà a mọ̀ pé Nàìjà tẹ́jọ́ bá ń lọ Nàìjà kọ́kọ́ mọ̀ ní pé tó bá ti fún ẹ ní bail gbígbọ́ fún ẹ nìyẹn ẹ get bail ìgbà tó dẹ̀ wá ń lé yẹn ń gbà ṣe. Bàtà tó máa fi grant wọn bí lọ́wọ́ máa fi ṣe kíní wọn tó bá máa fún wọn 3 years already according to their calculation, so most people will work free. Ṣé àwọn boys yẹn sìn àti nurse ṣé wọ́n máa dá wọn padà sẹ́wọ̀n ni from Black Maria to ibi tó ti fẹ́ dẹ́jọ́ àbí wọ́n máa lọ láti ilé?
Engineer, Sunday only answer question. Someone is a bailable offense, and anything that has to do with murder cannot be a bailable offense until the judgment is taken. Ó ṣe ẹkọrí ni ẹ̀bọ̀ let's see how it goes. Ṣé bọ́ọ̀lù àti corona inquest? Ẹ jẹ́ ká wo nǹkan tó fẹ́ gbé jáde lọ́la náà. So nǹkan tó bá wá gbé jáde lọ́la will determine are they taking those guys to court and from Black Maria to court to Nick? Let's see how it works. We cannot gbogbo ẹ̀ akon debate akon deliberate.
Opinion Mr. Andy mo fẹ́ gbọ́ o. Mi ò mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ wà ní. Tí Mr. Andy ò bá dẹ̀ sí bẹ́ẹ̀ lómi ní sọ̀rọ̀ ṣá.
They have been burned except they are rearrested. If they are not rearrested, so they will be going to court from home. And about probably their sentence or anything you are thinking of calculation. The time the Timothy Wanile will not be calculated. The only time that will be calculated is the months they spent in detention before they were released. I don't know if that is clear.
What you're saying now is that you didn't know about Balosi Kotabi.
Yes, except they are rearrested. Except if there is any evidence. Who were involved in that matter.
Right about now, it's just like, oh gosh.
Ṣebí mo sọ fún yín lẹ́ẹ̀kan pé Nàìjíríà la wà. Human right, they have right to.
No, it is not about human rights. At the end of the day, these people played a very bad sport.
Ẹ má worry. Ṣé ẹ má worry?
Ẹni sùúrù mo mọ̀ nǹkan tí mò ń sọ. It is so obvious. Ẹ lọ wo ẹ̀kọ́ gọ́gù Ìbàdàn bẹ́ẹ̀lì ẹ̀kọ́ gọ́gù Ìbàdàn bẹ́ẹ̀lì kìíní ẹgbẹ́ ọ̀kan tí jọ́ọ̀jì ẹ sọ magistrate kìíní tó bẹ́ẹ̀lì wọn. Ó sọ pé òun ò lè bẹ́ẹ̀lì wọn. Síbẹ̀ ìgbà ọlọ́pẹ̀ àwọn tó bẹ́ẹ̀lì wọn àwọn tó claim fún àwọn bẹ́ẹ̀lì wọn pípé ìgbà ẹ̀ I've asked them.
Magistrate náà ló fún ọ ní bẹ́ẹ̀lì náà.
Tí mo ti fún wọn ẹgbẹ́ jáde.
Why are you behaving like this?
Difficulty fún náà ṣe ẹgbẹ́ jáde sẹ́.
No, don't go that route. No. No. Magistrate náà ló fún ọ ní
bẹ́ẹ̀lì. Ibi tó ti gbé jáde ẹ fún mi.
You don't need it. Why should you be asking that? And I'm trying to know there are stupid questions tí African television tó sọ nìyẹn. Tọ́lọ́ fún yàn ní pé wọ́n lọ fún ọ ní wàrà tó ní kọ́ lọ máa mú wa ẹ jọ. Don't let us go that route.
Hold on.
I'm sorry. What is ṣiṣẹ́ ní lọ́pọ̀ ẹ̀rí? I'm very sorry.
Hold on. Mohbad case is a national case. God just press it now. If you see the ibi tó ti gbé Naira Marley àti Sami Larry, tó dẹ̀ ti deny àwọn people in bail. Ó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ̀tọ́ pé wà ń Google now. Just go to news. PM news, any news gbé. Ẹ sọ fún mi pé
ẹ̀rẹ́ ti wà á deny your ní bail èyàn lè reapply fún. Answer that question. If they deny you bail, can't you reapply for it?
You can reapply, but there was ẹni sùúrù èmi mo mọ̀kàn tí mò ń béèrè mọ̀kàn tí mò ń béèrè àwọn tí wọ́n claim pé àwọn lọ fún ní bail àwọn lọ grant àwọn lọ set bail court àwọn lọ bail a house. I've asked them severally on this app that can no grant their bail. Nobody, none of them. Ṣé bá gbogbo àtẹ̀lé kínní láti lẹ̀ náà?
Yọ̀mí ti dá yín lò. Can't you see? So please, Yọ̀mí ló ti dá yín lò níbẹ̀ yẹn. Ẹ má máa jẹ́ ká máa consult what we don't understand. Please, they have rights to reapply.
No, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, my brother. Now, let me quickly explain to you how this works. When police arrested all those people, preliminarily, the police have got the right to take whoever to magistrate court. Because as at that time, the police do not know the full length of the interpretation of the law to know who is to be charged for so and so. Now, this court, Tiwon Loy, is a magistrate court. It is on the behest of police. And now, when the police look at it and they will charge, they actually requested for bail later. They requested for it the first time. Meanwhile, before then, police were lost or the judge they need to give them more days to keep them so that they can be able to investigate properly. So the judge declined their bail. Aloba didn't like to find anybody in the administrative bail. So while they were doing that, Aloba I want to carry out investigation on the police granted them administrative bail with the hope that all those that were charged, anytime we need these people, you must provide them. And that is why they ask them to be coming every Tuesday to sign. That being said, this is the High Court. Now, the state government is now taking over the case. The moment the advice is out, like it's going to be, when the charges are out, they've advised them, these are who and who you can charge to court. Even if the police are going to proceed, once the advice of Aloba, these are the only two people that have case to answer. And the reason why these two were retained is very clear. There is no evidence to link Naira to the pie of Mohbad. There is no evidence to link Sami Larry to pie of Mohbad or even the bullying in Tansoy. The only one that we all saw was where he went to meet him, recording, and it was just verbal. We didn't see any beating, we didn't see any fight. If there was any extra one, if it has been provided, good. Mobile something extra happened. So, and then Prime Boy, it is clear to them from all indication, the old press conference and everything, all of these things they're watching, and they can realize that there is a new turn of events coming up. Clearly, the police information to one phone up. People Mohbad bleed. Bleed láti Ikorodu for 2 days, and apá Ìṣẹ́gẹ̀ àwọn dúró wọ́n pe nurse. Nurse wa lóhùn ráyè ní on the level. They had to wait for the nurse. They realize that it is total fake. That means it has nothing to do with Prime Boy. They have to let them go. So now, if they are now going to be, they will charge to high court, magistrate court, okay, attend the murder cases. They cannot, it's beyond the jurisdiction of a magistrate court. So when they now assign the case now, Tomati charges what he got through DPP. Tomati assign a judge here. Because they are still on administrative bail. So when the charges is being read to them, that is when the judge, it will now be, are you guilty or not guilty? Nobody, I am not guilty. No problem. The judge might say, in his own, his or her own discretion, might decide they should go home, or they should go and be remanded in social place. If they now apply for their bail, if nobody apply for their bail, no problem. But if they now apply for their bail, they might listen to the bail hearing that day, which is not likely. They will set a date for the application, or they might do it that day and say, to any good lawyer, we only have good lawyer, don't file enjoy application for bail. The judge might look into it and say, do I grant the bail or allow them to go? So that is what is on ground, and that is the position of the law.
Mr. Yomi, I don't know, I saw Shayo. Murder case, I don't think there is anything like police granting an administrative bail for murder case. My
brother. Let me quickly hold on, my brother.
My own question that I asked.
Hold on, my brother. Hold on. First and foremost, I'm speaking to you and go and quote me anywhere. There is no case, no charges, still the right to bail. On this, you have been deceived. It is upon the discretion of the judge. Case enough.
Judge, not police. Judge, not police.
Case enough, say. Police doesn't. Our police okay, that if police, this is a law. If police are investigating you, I want you to listen to this position of the law, and you must know your right before you can actually ask that you should be protected. If you don't know the law, you cannot enforce it. Police under the law in any country, if they accuse you or suspect you of any crime, they must what? They must charge you to court within 48 hours. If they think that, within these 48 hours, we can't grant bail and we cannot charge you to court, then they must go to another judge to apply for extension to hold you if they are not ready to go to court. And they can apply for 7 days, 14 days, or 21 days, pending the conclusion of the investigation. But I know certainly that there will be a time when they go for application second one, the judge will say, if you cannot conclude quickly and you don't want to charge this person to court, then let him go. Let her go. But the police under the law, no matter the case, they are meant to charge you to court under 48 hours. Could I get murder case, could I get armed robbery, could I get stealing, could I get lying, could I get OBT. They are duty bound to charge you under 48 hours to court, or they give you bail. If they are not ready to charge you to court, you have right to your freedom. That means they are not sure whether you have committed the crime or not, and they don't have enough evidence. But the law says that whatever evidence you want to, everything you want to do, charge the person to court with your evidence under 48 hours, or let the person go on administrative bail. And then you can now go and rearrest if you see any new thing. But if you think granting the person administrative bail under the 48 hours would jeopardize your investigation, go to court quickly before the expiration of the 48 hours. Keep 48 hours. Ọjọ́ méjì yẹn tó pé tẹ́ bá rí pé tí ìrìnà àbáyọ pẹ̀lú investigation yẹn, go to a court of competent jurisdiction. Tender your reason why they should give you more days to hold the person in police custody. If not, if no judge give them extension and they hold you more than 48 hours, the police have committed a crime against you and you can charge them to court for illegal detention, and it's a serious crime. So, and that is the position of the law. No two ways about it. Anyway, it's not because most people don't know their rights, and at the end of the day, when they hold them, no police should just say, I'm the DPO, I'm the commissioner, I'm the IG. Oh yeah, after they arrest somebody, after 48 hours, you are not in court, and they didn't go and obtain extension. Just be sure that the reason why they are holding you more than 48 hours is because maybe they have gone to court and they've gone to explain that this person, Tabanika Funi bail, affect you, jeopardize investigation. So, my lord, give us more days. They might have obtained that behind you and you don't know. So when you argue, they will show it to you. But you have right to know. Why are you not charging me to court if you think I have done something wrong or you have any evidence against me? But I have evidence against your claim. So that is why most times it's good to always, if you're writing petition, write with evidence. Petition without evidence, police will have to be mobilized to go and investigate and extract evidence. Then they can charge the person to court. So that is what happened in this case of these people. So I want to believe you understand now. Or you have another question.
It was not the magistrate that granted that bill, right?
No. It is the police. Because
administrative bail.
The police granted them administrative bail because the reason was because after more than for a few days, police checking to go and check the history. Police took them to court to demand for extension, and it was granted. The extension was granted to the police to hold them more. So when police now realize that they finished their own investigation, but that investigation is not going to lead them to charge them to court until they court charge them for a particular crime, because they have to duplicate all their findings to the DPP. So they can't hold them indefinitely, because doing that will be tantamount to abuse of a fundamental right and a serious crime. And the police will be paying millions upon millions to all these people. Come on, I get this in. They have to admit them to administrative bail that, okay, these are the conditions for your administrative bail. You must appear here every Tuesday to sign. Number two, somebody of credible reputation or personality must be your guarantor. And they have to verify and be sure that the person is somebody most likely the family. And that was what happened. I don't know whether they kept to the condition, but I know that some of them were told not to even travel. But in Bitombi, it would have been reasonable if Omo Miss Cynthia Aloba, Adura, Shedrack Aloba, Darosha, and Damola were part of this set of people, because it's a shame that at the end of the day, the cause of death, is now tilting towards this set of people. People story to Wangole, I want to Ambo. Now look at it, evidence. Last. Why would people with this kind of credible information be treated as witness and not suspect? So these are the things that we're going to be discussing with the Commissioner of Police today, and that is what will eventually lead us to the true justice. Because whether anybody likes it or not, justice for Mohbad is a movement, and it is getting stronger. And immediately my advice, I will appeal to the governor, I will appeal to the president, to the CP, to the IG. You people might have power, you might not care about us, but how many lives do you think you want to waste, or anybody want to waste, trying to protect the murderer? Because whether anybody likes it or not, justice for Mohbad is not going anywhere until justice is served for Mohbad. And the more the movement continue to get stronger and bigger, even with or without somebody like us, it will get to a day Suddenly the people will just say, we are tired of this whole nonsense. This whole cover-up is now becoming too glaring. And something will happen. And if that thing happens, who knows? I don't know whether this is the reason why these people are in power. Just to give leeway for murderers to look at the way they messed up the guy's life. If you visualize, you will know that they did not, there was abuse of human dignity from people he trusted and everything. If this is how life should be treated in Nigeria, then nobody is safe. Whether it was true domestic violence or not, and you wanted to act like you cared, you were calling a nurse to come and do kangaroo treatment inside the house. Nurse Wallo Raye, you know what? Let's go and save this guy's life. I love him. He's my brother. He's my wife. He's my sister. He's my husband. He's my brother. Nurse you what do until see nurse landing jockey. And then the people that also have interest in taking his life took advantage. How will they go away? Kilo for Bobo last minute to get poison. Kilo shit on the call. Hello, torture and a serious abuse. Hello, poison. From the same circle of people that I meant to protect and care for his life. These are all the things that the public will know the truth. So what if and look at the way the girl is lying everywhere. We are Africans. We are Africans for crying out loud. And cover up. They should clean up this mess. Tell these rogues within the police that you don't have, you cannot stay in the Nigerian police force. And you cannot destroy the government of Babajide Sanwo-Olu. Who is in government? Stone back, you can wall up. Koko she mistake ko flash wa pe o alagbara ile o lo wa be o òun la Ọ̀yọ́ aṣáájú ni o president o òun ló sọ president the president àbọ̀ òun ló sọ governor the governor káyọ̀ nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ because they think we are just doing this thing because we just want to talk. Ikú tó ń kojú pẹ̀ ni ìwé ló fi pa fún yàn náà. What is all this? This is pure nonsense. We can't continue to stand with this. Lẹ́yìn ikú sáré náà. It's too glaring. Only 3 seconds video jáde. We pursue that one logically. Only one penny see command the video. Command on national TV. You think your own child is better than Mohbad? That they are around you and I. They want to do the same thing to you. They are waiting. If the people that took Mohbad's life escape, they will do the same thing to you because you will escape whatever. Whatever. And we are saying not on your lives. We are not going to accept this. At the end of the day, justice will see this out. So what are we talking about? Should make sense in it. Hospital one level, 5 minutes away. The one and draw the nurse. I'm not part of the key. You want that to fly, and we should accept that. And you let me Nigeria, you want to come and to federal property. You must be accountable for the person's life. Kill a chef. And what power, what pattern we got for Papa will bleed profusely. You know, my getting on my bleed. Latin on the 10th, the 12th. I feel bad about it now, kidding me. Share my shaking. Every time I ready. The Fewa Beshiwa. And what you about that is by keeping silent. It's by staying away. It's by acting like you don't care. One of the best ways to mind your business is to know your business and mind it, and your business is fighting for the rights of other people. Because whatever you do, fighting when another person is abused and the right is taken away from them, you are indirectly fighting for yourself and the life of your child, because you cannot run and protect your children everywhere. You cannot protect your father everywhere. You cannot protect your sister everywhere. It is the day they will bring the corpse of your relative and say, "Talo pawani and your hotomo your honey." That is the day you will remember, the day you were silent and did nothing in Mohbad's case. Only a case God will give to society and say, you guys should work on this one case and set it as a precedent. Don't be scared. Police are meant to give justice. They are not meant to use police institution to cover up murderers. The governor is meant to give justice. It's not meant to be showing it to you that I am using my position to cover up murderers. Who are they? Tọ́ba lágbára kọ́ jáde pé àwọn ó ti pa nìyẹn kò sí nǹkan tẹ́ máa ṣe èyí public káti ẹ̀kọ́ gbọ́wò. Ẹni ẹ bá lágbára tó tọ́, ó ṣagbára lẹ́ni, you have wickedness. Ní conscience. You think your own children have escaped. You think your own children will not face it. And Taba feel it about this side on behalf of all of us in a case like this. The consequences coming to all of us, and including our innocent children. See, how will I get justice? Anybody with any justice? Do I have a moral right to call for justice? If you can be silent and say, give me God, then don't ask. When it comes to your father, your daughter, your son will travel. They will look at your son and say, show the corner, is he the only brilliant one? And they will do the same thing for Mohbad, and nobody will listen to you. Your daughter will be there. And a guy will say, okay, because of this, whatever I say about you, I'm angry. And then they won't care about your sweat. Remember those days? The boy said, Daddy gathered money. That means there was no funds. He gathered money. He saw the pain through how the father raised him. He gathered the money to send him to school. This boy built a career, a whole album. He didn't even perform it for one day. They didn't allow him to perform it for one day. But I can tell you categorically, we will perform it for him. That dream will come true. Except we are not a just and right society. We would reshape this country and let people know that we all must have a role in the society. We cannot continue to think that politicians alone and public servants are the only ones that will shape this country. It is time for we citizens to know that we have a role to play. Our role is not to complain. If you want to benefit from Nigeria, you must do well by Nigeria. Anything that will be communally beneficial to all of us, you must play a part. Look into a human rights organization, join. If you see an organization that is fighting for women, join. If you see an organization fighting for children, join. If you see an organization that is fighting for the welfare and improvement of logistics for police, join if it is your interest. If you see an organization fighting for military that are putting their lives on the line for this country to be safe, join. If you see an organization fighting for hospitals to get better, you will write data, write reports, statistics that will make the government to make proper decisions. Join. You don't just sit on social media, go to club, have sex, go back home, have sex, take money, go back home. You just gonna be there. At the end of the day, are we still not going to die? Whatever we live and we're not doing now, our children are going to meet them. Ask yourself, why do I have children? Why do I give birth to children? Most of the epileptic things that we are facing now, you don't want to play a part to adjust and to improve it. And you think you have children. You are building serious heap of refuse for your children. I would rather play a part and alleviate the present problem so that my children can alleviate too, and the next generation, they can alleviate more, and the society get better. We might not experience the paradise, but we have a moral right to play a part in creating a pathway for the paradise that this country deserves so that our children and children can enjoy. We are sick and tired of complaining every day, Monday to Friday. Complain. Go to all the major embassies. Go to all the major embassies as if Nigeria is at war. Who is that? Bombo. Go to all the major embassies. As if Nigeria is at war. Say, Ojo Matiwani. In your car, Agbo case Mobad here. Obo Kokovai. Omolomode wa the mortuary. And that person thinks the consequence will come this year or 2 years. There is a consequence coming through. But this is gratification. Thank you for your good service. Anytime I run into police officers, into soldiers, army, from the depth of my heart, I greet them. Thank you for your service and sacrifice. Because I know it is more than salary. But some of them does not deserve even to blink at them. Some of them does not deserve it. They see police job as a business center. They will collect. Because they think that the society is numb. The youth don't care. They don't even understand. It is the same youth that they will give coins, go and be attacking those that are fighting for justice and truth, thinking that we need to understand that we all have a role to play. And that's why I'm begging. And immerse yourself in the basic law for this country. Leave your churches, mosques, shrines. Love this country first. It will reflect in your religious centers. But you prefer to invest in churches, mosques, shrines, and you abandon the country. Look at the Nigerian police. They are terribly underfunded. What happened to the police after they retire? Go and look at thousands and thousands of them. They go into serious poverty. Available for and the country is bleeding. If God will open your eyes, you will see the picture of how Mohbad was screaming, begging, I want to leave. There is somebody who claims he is powerful. I will help them to cover it. I want to see how many blood, the governor, the president, and the commissioner, and the IG, how many innocent blood, like my own, they want to shed on the streets of Lagos before Mohbad get justice. If that is the blood they want to see, we will give them. I will give to them my blood. But they must ensure that this justice that we want is part of the pillar of the society. And certainly, we will get it. It is a shame. Look at the lady going about, lying. Video. No. Are you God that made Adura to shut me up? I can tell you for free, whoever is guiding and protecting them, you are like Pharaoh. That Red Sea that you are running and chasing the children of Israel after, you are going with it. This time, next year, next tomorrow, and you're not going down alone. Your entire household is going down. And that's my own submission. Thank you.
I don't know if I don't know how to address you. I don't know if it's okay for me to say Shayo.
Who is Shayo now? It's your mate or break the silence?
You only decide me, I'm not referring to okay. Because when I was talking the other time,
First, can I just quickly say this? Thank you, Mr. Yemi, for this wonderful submission. And I pray God will go before you today and that you cover the blood of Christ. Thank you. You can continue.
Yeah, so I was just worried because I followed this case from the very onset. And don't forget, I threw the case the question to Andy because I know he's one of the forefront before now. And just for him to answer me. And I've asked series of questions in regards to the bill conditions set. But you can hear it now that it's administrative bill. That's all just what I want to say because he was sounding as if I don't even know what I'm saying. or talking about. Thank you, Mr. Yomi, for the clarification.
It's quite simple. You should get yourself familiar with all these processes. So, and Yomi actually explained it to the detail. So I think for all people listening, that you should know, because the it days, you have rights if you're not being charged within 48 hours, unless the police have any reason to hold you beyond 48 hours, that they need to present the case to the nearest by court to Mr. Extension.
Mr. Richie, for a capital offense, it is only the court that has discretion to
a capital offense. You're right.
That's just my brother. The police, even if it is capital offense, are you with me? Yeah. That is what I'm telling you. Even if it is capital offense, police will have to investigate. And because it is capital offense accusation, and they've not concluded the investigation to know whether you are even involved or it is, they cannot just be holding you against your will. There is no law that says that anybody can accuse anybody of capital offense. The police can suspect anybody of capital offense. They must substantiate that you have a hand in it, and that is why they must take you to court. That's why they said under 48 hours. If you know it is capital offense, don't talk about bail that time. Take the person to court. But if you are not so sure it is capital offense yet, or the person has a hand, then you cannot hold because you are not sure. So that means the person is still a free person. And I must add this: no matter your education, your status, your exposure, if you cannot uphold the presumption of innocence of every human being until the court says otherwise, then you are not civilized. You are a jeopardy to the society. And that is why Nigeria will continue to be going backwards, and it will be looking like we are not developed. Because when people apply sentiment and not the rule of law, this is a law that has been established. It's not been made by anybody. Police who know that, you are a suspect and we have evidence that you are involved in capital offense, they will not be discussing bail at the police station level. They will charge you to court under 48 hours.
Immediately.
And that means your right to bail will be left with the judge. But if the police are not sure, but the accusation has to do with capital offense, and they don't have anything to charge you to court, why would they be saying it's capital offense and they will deny you bail? If you are sure it is, I'm involved in capital offense and you have evidence, charge me to court now because you have evidence here. I'll be my evidence in the police station. You must take it to court because police under the law does not have right to tell anybody whether you are guilty or innocent. Police only prosecute.
And essay, I'm sure you live in England, you find some homicide cases that the police go to the court the next day, and that's the reason behind that, because they don't want to lose any chances of charging the person immediately. And sometimes all these requests that police make to the magistrate, to the court, it doesn't clear to us. Maybe that's why you're getting confused, but they do when it's necessary. And it's necessary to charge, they charge immediately within 48 hours.
I hope you understand now, MBCT.
Yeah, I think he's on the phone.
Yeah, Richie. Someone else can go. Rotimi is there.
Yeah, maybe Rotimi first.
Good morning, Mr. Yomi. Good morning, Richie. Mr. Andrew, I salute you. Thank you, Mr. Yomi, for your efforts so far. There are questions that are needless. There are questions that are irrelevant to this course. We know better than asking some questions or spending our time just to explain some things to some people. Because the caption we saw on Punch News was that court granted bail. So it is called, or court exonerate so and so. So there's nothing police could do on their own. And when it comes to capital, there is something that we all have knew all along. But there's no need for us to be asking or dwell much on some questions that are irrelevant to this course. I believe we analyze all their words and bring out their lies one after the other. And thank God the woman even is talking and she's already dishing out some of the things that we don't even know. Now we believe it was just only one nurse. This morning now she corroborated, I just heard her voice note that she said that it was two nurses. That another nurse came, that they have to call another nurse. And in police report, it's only one nurse Ogedegbe that they told us all about. You see, some of these things, these are areas I believe we should be looking at to see, okay, could we come and explain further? Does it mean you don't know what you're saying or what? You went on national TV to tell us that you have to call another nurse. All in the name just to bring in Baba Mohbad on the matter. But no problem. It's good that you are reopening Baba Mohbad in the matter. Baba Mohbad need to speak further to tell us what actually happened. Because if Wunmi is telling Baba Mohbad that you are the one that let the nurse go, which of the nurses now, or which of the nurse? The first or the second nurse? That is more question from Wunmi. Is it Nurse Ogedegbe or the other nurse that you guys called? I mean, does people think that we are fools, we don't know what we are doing? And thank God police is gradually taking hands of that lies of bleeding profusely. Because that's what they told police. But to us, it never made sense that Prime Boy fought Mohbad and the injured. You know, we said this a long time ago that this story does not hold water. It's a bullshit story. We don't even need to think about it. We analyze it, try to put it together. It didn't make sense. But we shift our attention towards these people. And today now we are being justified by all we have been saying for more than 17 months. So if you are coming on here to tell us that there was another nurse, which we never heard before, it's a new discovery. That there was another nurse. They should come and explain to us who is this other nurse that they called. And the name of this new nurse now, it has not been in the public domain. You not heard that from the police or from them. So if the public is asking them to come and speak, it's because they've been lying and they've been covering the lie all this while. So I think we should all push for this, add this to our voices that the nurse that they talked about, Wunmi has agreed, has alleged that there's second nurse. Who is this second nurse? After you have taken him back to two hospitals confirmed dead, they brought him back home. You now call a nurse again. Is it a quack nurse now or the Jesus Christ nurse to come and revive Mohbad? For two hospitals who have said that he was going to the rigor mortis are setting, you came back home. Where hospital that have all the facility to detect if someone is dead or still alive. You now call another nurse now to do what at this time? To embalm him properly or to clean up the whole job? Why do you bring another nurse to the scene? And which of the nurse Baba Mohbad said he should go? We need to explain further. And thank God she has said this openly in an interview, not that she did a voice note. We have to call another nurse. Okay. You call another nurse, no problem. Let's know who is this second nurse that you call. So I think there's a lot for Wunmi and her gang or her team to answer. And thank God where we are today. And Mr. Yomi, I want to commend you. And after the rally, I believe the rally is going on. I saw a woman going to that rally, but fortunately, I'm far from Lagos.
Yes, rally is going on, but it's a change of venue.
Okay.
If we had done it from Maryland to Ojota, the essence is to draw the right attention so that the commissioner of police or the governor will listen to our plight. And the commissioner said, I hear you guys loud and clear, even before you start. But of course, I'm not gagging you people. I'm not stopping your fundamental right to rally or to gather people. But please, come to my office. All of you, I'm opening the door of the police command. I will receive you like a proper guest. There will be shares. Then 10 of you will go to a conference and you will all speak one by one and express yourself. What do you want? What is it in the new lead? And he said they will see the matter to the end. That is promising. It's everything we ask for. Because I'm not going to deceive you guys. I have done a pre-meeting with him. And when he had some certain things, and he said, wow, He only inherited the asset and liability, which is like a continuum in police. A former commissioner, he has about 3 or 4 predecessors before him in this party since Mohbad died. So he is just new, but it's still the same office. Like the phone we are talking about, and the content of the phone, which Adura said is about 10 minutes. I was not privileged to see anything. I was there, the officer, speaking on behalf of the commissioner of police, said they are not even looking into it, they are not ready. And there was no time they invited me to come and see. Because there is no way they will invite me to come and see. I will not go there. I want to see, is it truly a 3-year video or a current event? And then that is what actually smoked out the other guy called Zomo. And immediately we went to investigate even the Zomo. He had Zomonization before. Suddenly he's turned into Zomoli when he realized that he's, and then we are seeing video even at the burial ground and many other things. So if the video turns out to be the day Mohbad died, then the Zomo has something to say. Wumi has something to say. And for crying out loud, why would they be doing so much to cover that phone? It's very simple, Mr. Yomi. It is not Adura that was chatting with you, it is actually Damola. And that confession, look at the confession and look at the video. They do not correlate. That doesn't stop at there though, but at least I will know half is gone. Then, okay, what about the confession? You, Damola, you were there in the house. Why did you choose this kind of confession? And then we'll go further. But unfortunately, at the confession, at the fraud they want to do against me, it's not even in the charges that is in the magistrate court. They now turned Adura to complainant. Me, I'm now an ordinary witness. This is pure daylight robbery. And it shows clearly that somebody powerful eye somewhere is trying to cover up for Adura, and they are staging Damola to take the fall. Because all the own alibis that Damola was the one chatting with me, how did he get access? He said he was the one. How did you have access to Adura's TikTok? The police, they came in quickly. Adura sold the phone to Damola. Let's see Adura's statement. On the day the phone was sold, even that whole week, let's see if he received any kind of amount like that. That is when you police should believe whether the phone was truly sold. So where did you transfer the phone? And Adura, where did you buy another phone? Where did you buy it? Let's see. Let's go there and confirm. And at the end of the day, and I said to them, the TikTok account belongs to Adura. The phone belongs to Adura. The content of the phone belongs to Adura. And you are staging that it is Damola that is now shutting me up. Show me the video where he was shutting me up now. And at the end of the day, if we probe further, you realize that the phone belongs to Adura truly. Because if Damola owns the phone, or Damola has access to the phone, you will notice quickly. Oh, I don't want to even say that until we get to police station today. Because if I say that, they would have worked on that one before then. So there are some certain things that when we get to the real bottom line, if they are fair and we want to, they say, okay, let's everybody discuss and let's see. They will see that, oh, what's you're making cover. But go show and do and then see. I want to all bet elect to want to position any. So the CP now, the onus is on him to use that position to redeem the image of the police. And that is what we are going for today.
Sorry, Silence, I have the question, please.
Do you know that, have you noticed that Wumi came out on that her interview and said that the phone was actually hers and she gave the phone to Adura and she didn't delete anything from the phone?
That Wumi is a pathetic liar. You had it from Adura himself at the press conference. And that press conference,
exactly.
Adura was not under duress. It wasn't police that wrote a statement on behalf of Adura that, the phone, it was Mohbad that gave it to me. It was Kiniko that it was Mohbad that recorded it. Now, they said the Zomo came out, and the Zomo said, it was Mohbad and Wumi that were fighting. And Mohbad said he should record with his own phone. And look at the old stuff. Wumi said it was me and Zomo that were fighting. So, Zomo and Wumi were fighting inside Mohbad's house. And Mohbad was recording for 10 minutes, somebody fighting his wife. Does it make any sense? And then if you look at the floor of that 3 seconds video, it's still looking like the floor of the Royal Pine Estate until we see the floor of the house in Osaka and look at it and say, oh, the God like this kind of house.
Let me mute the person. Sorry.
Do you understand? We look at Bobokini, we look at the floor, and I did not even stop there. I took a very good risk. We did everything, got court order to go into the house to prove to you guys, look at the floor, and it was timely. It was timely. After the press conference, we were able to gain access into the house, and the floor. The police will look and say, okay, now this is the same floor. Let's even see the full video. If the video is not of substance, why this heavy cover up on that video? 3 years video, let us see. Zomo is there. Let us see what Zomo did. Zomo said he's the one recording. Mumi said it was Mobile that was recording. Adura said it was Mobile. Let us see. Abishe o ti le du fún alati ri. Solo pa gbọ́dọ̀ ma cover aruko be yen. You should know that something is fishy. And I'm not saying I know better than the police. Just be plain and fair. Let us see. The AIG requested for this phone over 3 times. Did you see? Who is that powerful person that is blocking all these things? AIG invited Wumi. She did not come. Second time, she did not come. AIG had to what? Get a court warrant. And she's running kitty kata kata, using the old media tour to package as if she's not running. Is to, send a different stuff and say, you know what, if she's running, she will be going around. Meanwhile, they will never announce she's coming to the station before she get there. So if they are good, then they should tell us like 3-4 hours before she gets to the station that we are expecting a guest to celebrity, the wife of a Kiniko. AIG is aiding and abetting about Bobo Nibel. Bobo Kini is what in Bossy Kora. That means we are Silayeni and Tomatin Bogonu Kobai. Tomafin Laluju. Jamo Koko, your life and my life is worth nothing. So don't be deceiving yourself.
Sorry, I have a very quick question. Maybe
Father Abraham, come to Police Banere Street today, 1 p.m. We are going to be having a rally, and then we're going into the Commissioner of Police with our short rally. And we'll be getting the attention of the police chiefs through from the Commissioner of Police down, and all the Deputy Commissioner of Police, Assistant Commissioner of Police, all the police chiefs. We are going to be meeting with them. We'll be sitting together. So that is 2 in 1.
Thank you. I want to ask you a question, please. You mentioned about the meeting that you had with the inspector there regarding this. I'm in support of what you did. I just wanted to ask whether you are allowed, what I'm saying is the police said there is an agreement with you and they act differently. So I'm just saying to be more protective, maybe if you want to, if you're allowed to, those bullet points, you don't have to go to details, bullet point of the agreement that you made with the police, and then you can put it on your page. So if they do this otherwise, then they will hold them to ransom, right?
My brother.
I'm just asking. This
is a good point to raise, but I have said what they gave as an agreement, and I will be going there. So if police does not agree with me verbally, will I ask people to go there? So when we get there, let them change it now.
I'm not challenging you. I'm only saying, knowing the.
Oh, they will not change it. The CP is a man of honor. He is a parent. And his hand is not stained with blood money that has to do with Mobad. So he is not going to be accepting any pata. let's give them the police benefit of the doubt. If police make a mistake, police is not going to amend it. But to think that when of the 2 or 3 police officers compromise, then we should throw the entire police force away. It is the same police I will still stand on their neck. You are the only one allowed under the constitution to remedy this situation. If not, it will lead. I will only advise them. Nobody will inform you when a real protest will start. And if they like that many people should lose their lives in the whole process, then they should let us know. That means they don't deserve the leadership position, which I know they won't. You know, the that person? Those the killer of Mubad are bigger than the constitution and the country. Who is that person? To get president in the cost of war. To get governor, no one day cost of war. To get job back on the cost of war. Taba cool about face war. Taba the dake la badake. Okema yuro kema kawanye kilo shele. Kosibo sheberi. The love and the passion we have for this case. Okoja pe afe meni to pamubada teni to okoja whatever. Oba geni to love you no protect ki o to ba gade. We will remove the love immediately. Loyalty we have to that person. If we know that this is a person that is actually using his position or our position to block justice for this person, the love and affection and loyalty will go to zero. If that person that want to kill us, we will know we are dying for something.
Let's come back.
If not, at the end of the day, they will still be buying us. We are not even okay in our own country. Our only opportunity like Japa for over 20 years, Japa, because we want this country to work. I just saw all of flower. Next person.
Hello, can I ask a question, Mr. Yomi?
Go ahead, please.
Yeah. Is it possible to get a court order for phone forensics, like for the past years?